Okay, I'm going to share a little bit about where my business name came from. The business is called Midnight Healing Arts. And so Midnight is from one of my soul cats that passed away many years ago. I found him in college. He was all black, solid black cat. He was never quite right in the brain. He was rescued from a fraternity who was going to do something with the cats on Halloween. So he was rescued as like a 6-week-old kitten near Halloween on a college campus. So I'll infer from there, but he was never quite right. He was always a little off. But he was my cat. He was my baby. And I had him for 19 years and he passed away. It's been, oh gosh, it's probably been 10 or 15 years since he passed away. But I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the calendar. He's on my calendar. So, but yeah, so that's where the midnight part comes from. And then healing arts is what feel like I have had to do since my TBI. It's a combination of a lot of things, because there is healing is more than just health, doctor health, because that's how kind of is interpreted. And at the time, I was healing from my brain injury, and that's kind of where the healing part of it is. But healing is more than that. Healing is your money, it's your relationships, it's your person, it's your physical body, it is your emotional body, it is your spiritual, etherical, it's everything. Everything that you do in your life is your health. And that also ties into wealth a little bit. Wealth, money. Because wealth is a combination of health and wealth. And when you can be wealthy in relationships. We typically think of wealth as only in the terms of money, but wealth can be a conglomeration of health and your physical body and money and it's a conglomeration of everything, of our total being, because we can be wealthy in all areas of our lives. So that's where healing arts comes from. And the arts part of it is because there are many different modalities to get there. There's the doctor-patient kind of thing. I am not a doctor. There's also the like the Reiki and the massage and the acupuncture and the energy work. And I really leaned into energy work as I was trying to heal and not really understand. I didn't understand it a lot. I mean, but I really leaned into that when I was healing from my brain injury and immediately after from the surgery and all that stuff. There is also healing arts. There are many things can be considered healing arts. Sports, crafts, cooking, you name the activity, and it can be a healing art. A healing art is dependent upon you, your personality, and what you enjoy doing. If you get joy from something, it is healing for you. If whatever you decide to do, or if you put puzzles together and do crosswords, that can be your art. It doesn't have to be the typical terminology we think of as art, as in painting, drawing. I also sew, because you can probably see some of the sewing machine behind me, and I'm down in my sewing studio. So, sewing, crochet, knitting, crafts, dyeing yarn, spinning yarn. Here I'm rambling off all the different things that I that I do have done. But yes, it is midnight for my kitty. Healing arts, because healing is a lifelong process. It's not a one and done. It's a continual process. And then arts, because everything we do that's creative or that we enjoy in life is an art. So, midnight healing arts. Thank you for listening to me.